Hello Leo, welcome to the Mellow Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Leo. And Leo, this is your weekly reading for the 4th to the 10th of September 2023. Beautiful Leo, let us see what's coming through for you at this time. We trust you are well and we trust you have a beautiful, abundant week, Leo. Let's see what's coming through for you 4 to 10 September 2023. For Leo. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, Leo. Wow. Leo, you are to shine like the powerful sun you are. You are to be present. You are to exist in your fullness. You are to be the powerful, beautiful being you are. And this week you are asked not to dim your light, not to tone yourself down, not to become small. And you are being shown more than ever before where you perhaps are not allowing yourself to live to your fullest potential. So this can be in a perception shift, this can be in a situation that arises, and maybe you're a bit nervous, you're a bit anxious to put yourself out there. This might be in source guiding you to a new experience, and you are maybe procrastinating, or you are not really confident, or you're a bit shy or insecure about how you're going to be received, how people are going to see you, how people are going to experience you. So this week's source is saying, Leo, don't dim your light. Don't try to fit in. Don't try to people please. Don't tick the boxes of society and let that be what satisfies you. Allow yourself to tick your own boxes of source. Allow yourself to be the fullness of you. Allow yourself to be the truth of you. Allow yourself to shine completely and fully. Don't dim your light, not one bit, for anything or anyone. It is time for you to claim your space and to claim your truth and to exist. It's time for you to fully exist. And it brings joy. It brings joy. You see here, where do you hanged man, hanged being? And it's being righted this week, okay? That's why it's coming upside down. Really feel this upside down energy coming in strong. It's being righted. So Leo, where do you postpone yourself? Where are you holding yourself back? Where are you sacrificing your truth? It's time that you stop holding yourself back. It's time that you stop postponing to who you are. Sacrificing the truth of you for others. There's a huge rebirth this week where you're finally coming out of this. You're stepping out of this hanging yourself up. You're stepping out of this postponing you, sacrificing who you are. You see the flower here. It's time that you bloom into all that you want to be. It's time that you become the fullness of you. So there's a rebirth, a whole beautiful rebirthing and leveling up, Leo, where you're finally breaking free from insecurity, from limitation, from putting yourself down, from dimming your light, from staying in the shadows. You are now finally coming into the open as your truth, as your highest frequency. Remember, Leo, you are the solar plexus, the performer frequency, how you experience this physical realm, and it's time that you experience it within the truth of you. Yes, it's time that you let go of the Ten of Swords. It's time that you stop pinning yourself down. It's time that you stop living in fear. It's time that you stop living in the illusion. This is you ticking all the social boxes, what society deems accurate, what your family, culture, tradition, what the programming and the conditioning deems right for you. This is you dimming yourself out of fear, out of judgment, out of obligation, out of a false sense of security. And Source is saying it's time that you release this energy of manifesting in the illusion. It's time for the truth of you. It's time for your existence to be seen, Leo. It's time for you to offer yourself as source. Offer yourself as source. Offer yourself as source. Offer yourself as source to the world, Leo. Then you offer yourself as love. You see, here you go, 5 of Cups. Letting go of what no longer serves you, knowing there's so much more to come in. That's where you almost fear, because you know when you step into your light, when you step into the truth of you, it's a whole new world you're stepping into, and there's some maybe relationships or people, situations that you will have to release or that will walk away from you because they do not want you to be this way, or that you need to walk away from. And that's okay, Leo, because look, there's so much more coming to you. Okay, there's more, and that's the more that wants to emerge now. Yes, Leo, look at you finally holding yourself up. You're seeing your value, seeing your worth. You see, it's a rebirth to your worth, to your value, to your truth. The 3 flowers, 3 is stability, to your stability, and the flowers again, there we go, opening up, maturing, and this new way of you being, this new way of you maturing, you opening up to your truth. It's stable because it honors you, it honors your truth, it honors your value, it honors who you truly are. Beautiful Leo, it's time for you to shine brightly. This is the healing of that golden phoenix energy, that not all glitters is gold. So you're releasing what the world deems the way in which you should shine brightly, and you're allowing yourself to shine brightly as source, as the truth of you, finally manifesting the true worth of you, having relationships which truly honor you, having life experiences which are full and rich, which are truly aligned with you. And some of you, Leo, source is saying, okay, some people, Leo, they are okay, this is in multiple ways. Okay, this is you maybe being reborn and doing something which society deems as taboo or deems as wrong, and you've been holding yourself back because you're afraid of what people think. But now you're no longer defining yourself according to society's norms, and you are allowing yourself to stand out and shine, and you're finally allowing yourself to be seen, and you are healing the perception of people. What they thought was taboo, they're now seeing actually the taboo was us fearing the unknown, but you're embracing it, and you're so powerful, and you're healing it, and you're healing an area which is really long overdue for a healing, and for a you're shining a light where it's time there's a light to be, you know, from this 10 of swords to this 1, from 10 of fear to 1 of embracing, and 1 of value, and 1 of truth. Okay, for others of you, your upbringing or conditioning was almost normalized. So it can be maybe you are a person who you almost tick all of society's boxes. Okay, so life wasn't particularly challenging for you in terms of expression, because how you be was accepted, how you be and how you present and how you just are is what the world deemed the best way to be, or what society standard had raised on a pedestal. And so because you are seen that way, and you're seen that way by your family and by peers, you are not wanting, and yet you are called to go on a completely different route. And source is saying, allow yourself to choose the gold that is really through source. Okay, don't be tempted to stay here in the illusion just because what you are or what you're being offered is comfortable or is accepted by others, so you'd rather not stir the waters. Don't be satisfied by the false gold, by the gold of the illusion. Allow yourself to step out into your power and to experience the true gold born of source, and you have nothing to fear. Whatever has to be released, whether it's people, situations, experiences, family, friends, whatever it is, if you need to let them go in order to discover your truth, let them go, because nobody who truly loves you would hold you back from discovering your truth. Any of these swords, if there are people, situations, experiences, it's time that you let them out of your back in order for you to rise into the truth of you. Okay, so it really just depends. Not everybody has had a Not everybody has painful upbringing and then having to release into abundance. Some people have a very joyous and positive and very happy upbringing according to the world standards, and so you almost remain there comfortable, not wanting now to claim your other truth, because you know that as soon as now you claim your higher self, that might possibly change. You might maybe lose an inheritance, you might maybe lose people, loved ones, or whatever it might be. And Source is saying, don't settle for a lesser version of you out of comfort or out of fear. Okay, look, just before, Tower, and look, where the two cards, because I was like, Tower and Strength. Yes, this is you, Leo. Get out of the conventional way of being. Release conformity, come into your power, release the conditioning. It's time for you to have courage and strength to follow your dreams. And yes, it's a huge foundation change, because it just changes how you be. It changes maybe how people perceive you, and that's okay. It's time that you see yourself in the truth of you, Leo. Don't let other people's perceptions and comfort zones and false securities keep you hidden. Yes, look, Page of Cups. It's time for a new expression of you, a new way of being. Innocence, childlike innocence. It's time for you to be curious, okay? Don't postpone thinking, oh no, the worst is going to happen, catastrophizing. No, I can't do that because, people are going to judge me. I'm going to lose. People are going to turn away from me, so I'd rather not do this. I'd rather just stay where I am, Why should I do this anyway? I'm so happy now. Here I have security. Here I have friends. Here I have family. Here. It's also saying, don't let fear keep you from expanding into your truth. Allow childlike innocence. Don't catastrophize, thinking the worst is going to happen, and they're postponing. Allow yourself childlike innocence, curiosity, and you'll be surprised at the wonders that you create. And you will attract beautiful people who support you, who see you, who acknowledge you. You won't be alone, and you will be abundant. You are creating from source. You're creating from your truth. That's the highest form of abundance. So Leo, it's time for you to break free. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to let yourself exist fully and completely in your truth, in your worth, and in your value. Blessed be.